This is nice. We should do this more often. I know, it's a lot better than normal dating. I mean, with normal dating, there's just so many rules. Like, what do you do? What do you not do? What do you say? I think starting off like this is just like making it a lot easier, and it's like cutting to the chase. I always say life isn't a movie, and I love anything that just strips away the drama and just makes it about the human connection, because we're here, we're living, that's the most important thing, right? But I mean, with dating, it's like, what do you do, what do you say, and I don't know if I can deal with all of that, because I don't know if I can handle having such a great time with someone and then I say something or I do something without knowing that I'm offending them, and then suddenly I'm the bad guy. Uh, that doesn't that doesn't gel with me. I mean, remember when we were growing up and it was so easy. You could, you know, run around with your friends, and I used to I used to hug everybody and whisper sweet nothings into my friends' ears, and it was okay. It wasn't like I meant anything by it. There wasn't some kind of hidden meaning. But when you get older, you have to like keep certain relationships in certain boxes, and if you do show affection or love to someone else, it's like offensive to people. But I'm thinking, okay, I'm in love with you, so I would expect you to be a lovable person. So, I mean, if you want to hug your friend or just mess around joking physically, I think that's okay. I mean, it's like people want other. Oh, I found it. I knew it was somewhere around here. I'm so happy. Um, this is a very special ring to me. Actually, it was given to me by one of my good friends. Now, you see, something like this, if somebody, if I was dating someone and they found out that this was from a friend of mine, they probably would be offended. But, I, I know what it means, and I don't, I don't feel like I have to share everything with someone just because I'm dating them. I feel like that idea is kind of antiquated, and it's not really practical. Because when somebody gives you a gift like this ring, I feel part of the gift is the meaning and the message behind it. And if somebody gives that to you, when you when you have to start explaining yourself to somebody else about something like this, I think that's when it kind of loses its special value. Um, but I know you are totally cool. I mean, you've been coming into my mind, you know, I feel like years before I even met you. I feel like I've always wondered what it would be like to be with someone without all of the fake ceremony of it all. You know what I mean? But uh, I really, I really want to know what you think about love and affection. I mean, what roles do they play in your life? Do you feel like you have to set boundaries to make the person that you want to be with happy? Or, without offending? You don't want to offend them in any way? Because for me, I would want it to be kind of okay. I mean, I know I'm not okay. You're not psychic, and I mean, are you? And you probably don't know what's going on in my head. So, if something upsets you, I mean, it's always good to talk about it to find out, what the intention was. Because I think it all boils down to intention. Really, if if I'm just playing around with my friend, I don't think that that should be a problem. Because I love affection, especially between people that I've known for so long. It's a kind of closeness that we share, and it's a language that only we understand. Is that so bad? I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen instances when people take advantage of that. I mean, not from me, but I've seen it with a couple of my friends, and in that case, it is kinda it's kind of dangerous. But I feel like people like that, you pretty much figure them out early. I think it's fun when I think it's fun when one of my friends, um, she always has this thing where she'll come up behind me and grab me around the waist, and sometimes I get this reflex where I just feel like I'm jumping out of my skin, and I think it makes her laugh, and that's why she does it. But I remember we were with, I think I think it was her aunt or something, or family friend who was visiting. I want to say it's a family member, but I'm not sure. And she did that same thing to me, and I think it was her aunt was kind of surprised, taken aback. I think she thought we were dating, but no, just friends. It's just our language, and I think it's sweet. It's fun. And I don't think I'd have a problem doing that in front of, you know, maybe potentially you. Um, because I'd feel like you would trust and understand that I know what I'm doing, and that I'm not crossing a line. Because love is a language, and it's so important to share it and speak it, and affection is one of the ways I do that. I don't think it's something that's necessarily sacred to two people only. Now, of course, there are certain kinds of affection that I would only save for, you know. But some of them are kind of interchangeable. It's all about the intention, and you know, I'm an affectionate person, and it's something that's very important to me, and it's something that I enjoy expressing. It's all about, like the touch, because that's more personal. It's only something that you and the other person would know. It's a secret communication. And I think in a relationship I would feel very insecure the person if the person didn't, you know, express themselves in that way. I don't know. What do you think? Sometimes people, I don't know. I don't want you to think I'm being needy or. Uh, I don't want to be the clingy guy. And I don't. It's not. I'm not clingy. I like to know that I'm wanted.